after practice आप नीचे कुछ चादर डाल दीजिए and roll your mat. Okay, I'll show you. Or you can always roll a blanket. तो एक ब्लैंकेट का रोल बना के या टावल का रोल बना के, इट्स अ हार्ड रोल, ऐसे रोल बना के रखिए like this. I want this to go beneath your dorsal and create an expanse at the armpit. Okay, ये ऐसे. तो या तो आप मैट भी फोल्ड कर सकते हैं, अगर आपके पास एक एक्स्ट्रा मैट है तो उसको भी फोल्ड करके आप रख सकते हैं. So what I do, I keep a mat folded only and I keep like this, जो कि slightly flat भी हो गई है, which is also good. अपने पास चेयर रखिए, keep a chair near you. We are going to be needing a chair. बोल्स्टर रखिए, ब्रिक्स रखिए, दो टावल के रोल थाइस के नीचे हमें रखना है, या दो पिलोज रख सकते हैं आप, दो कुशन्स, सॉफ्ट कुशन्स, या दो पिलोज, या दो टावल रोल्स, because when we lie in Baddha Konasana we need to keep them at the outer thighs. Okay? Yeah, thanks. दो पिलोज भी रख लीजिए अपने साथ, एक अच्छा बोल्स्टर हो जाए आपके साथ, एक या दो बोल्स्टर. And settle down. Yes. And let's begin the practice. आ जाइए चाची जी, settle down. Soft inhalation, soft exhalation. Take your mind away from everything that you have been doing and come withdraw your senses into yourself. Observe the breath that goes in and observe the breath that goes out. Completely withdraw yourself away. Become comfortable with yourself. Return home to your body and mind. And draw forth 3 omkars from the pit of your abdomen. Each inhalation and the sound of Om on the exhalation. Inhale. Om. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैदिकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारम् शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिं. हरिः ओम्. Let's begin the practice by allowing our body to settle down into Uttanasana. So let's keep the prop on the side and take the chair. Now see, restorative poses is a pose in which you give your body maximum comfort. Okay, the body should not be strained in any way, but at the same time the body is creating an expanse in one particular section of the body, and you have to continuously see that that expanse is getting wider and wider. When you take your legs wider, maybe you take your chest wide, nowhere is there resistance in the body, and the ultimate effect is that the brain should be completely quiet, settled and relaxed. Okay, let's begin with the chair. So you keep the chair here and you can keep your bolster. Take a wide stance. If you're standing on the mat, your legs should be as wide as the mat. And you place your elbows on the bolster and drop your head down. When you drop your head down, the hairline should touch your palm or should touch your forearm. The hairline should touch your forearm. It should not be here, it should not be here. So you're relaxing the entire forehead. Place your palm, the arms are wide, the elbows are supported by the bolster, and the hairline is touching the forearm. The toes are slightly in, the heel is slightly out. Allow your body to be extremely comfortable by moving back from the hip bone and allow the abdomen to be sucked in. You're not creating any conscious sucking, but as you hold the pose, the abdomen slowly recedes inwards. And please stay in the pose. The toes are in, the heels are out, the knees are not bent. Create that comfort. The first 2 minutes goes in just getting into a state of comfort. Maybe you need to adjust the bolster. Maybe you need to adjust yourself front and back from the chair. Maybe you need to adjust your forehead and hair. So get into that state of comfort and then begin by just observing the breath. Tuck the chin in slightly and allow the breath to move in from the nasal passage. Observe the dominant nostril, observe the congested nostril. The breath is perhaps flowing a little freely from one nostril and is a little congested from the other. Just continuously observe. Allow the abdomen to become completely soft and relaxed. You're going to be staying in this pose. You are on a timer for the next 3 minutes. Feel the effect on the brain cells. Flush out the brain cells. Allow yourself to completely experience the flushing out of the brain cells. The elbows are well supported. The weight is on the outer edge of the legs. Pick up the inner arcs of the feet. Breathe deeply through the posterior lungs. The back part of your back is flying up and down as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Breathe posteriorly through the back lungs, allowing the ribs to fully expand and allowing the ribs to Completely contract. Go in and penetrate from the outer layers of the skin to the lungs. Arrange your body in such a way that you are not feeling restless at all. Just another minute to go, and by now the body is actually feeling relaxed and willing to stay for a little while longer. You're working at exhausting the legs a little bit so that we settle down deeper into our reclining poses. Keep on activating the front of the thigh to the back. And now slowly release. Turn the chair. Place your palms on the handle. Extend. And just relax a little further. So you're going into a half Uttanasana. The forearms are on the handle. Keep them supported. The biceps is really near the ears, supporting the ears. The palms are clasped into a Badumiyasana. They are not apart. Your hands are like a namaskar and then Badumiyasana. All you have clasped the fingers. Pick up your thighs. If you need to bend a little bit, you can even bend just to make it a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more workable at the quadriceps. You can bend, and then maybe when you get exhausted, you can straighten the legs. If it makes you comfortable, you can bend the knees slightly, pressurizing the thighs and the outer buttocks. You're doing a half Uttanasana where your hands are on the chair. Your hands are clasped into a namaskar or simply clasped together. You can bend your knees a little bit to make it like a half Utkatasana. And then when you get exhausted, you can straighten up. Allow yourself to be completely still and relaxed in each pose. Allow yourself to experience the opening at the back and at the sacroiliac region, that is the tailbone. Do not get restless. We have a few minutes to go. The completely wide expanse at the back and the back ribs, the frontal chest. And please release the pose. Place the palm on the chair and you're going for a relaxed Trikonasana. So you place the palm on the chair. Take a good expanse. and other hand is on the waist, and just rest out your Trikonasana. If you wish, you can even look up, roll the shoulder back, roll the shoulder back. You can roll the shoulder a little bit back. Feel that sense of absolute comfort in the Trikonasana, where the Trikonasana is working at flushing out your kidneys, making the pose slightly restorative by the resting of your palm on the chair. Gently pump the calf muscle by contracting it and releasing it. On an inhalation, we pump the calf muscle, and on an exhalation, we release the calf muscle. Making it a completely relaxing pose by the tilt of the brain into the ear. Trikonasana settles down the walls of the inner ear, placing the fluids well into both the hemispheres of the brain and the ear, tilting the shoulder back and allowing the chest to open bit by bit, contracting through the kidney band and completely relaxing into the pose. See that the toes are not clenched but fully relaxed. Breathe into your chest, settling down the nape a little bit further, moving the shoulder away from the ear. Gently change and come to the other side. Place the palm well onto the chair. Take a comfortable and a wide position and simply relax into the pose, adjusting and opening the shoulder blades, the chest, turning the ear, the face, the chin, the chest, the shoulders, pressurizing the outer leg. Begin by gently pumping the calf. When you pump the calf, you contract the body, and when you relax the calf, you give a sensation of relaxation. Allow the Trikonasana to work for you organically by opening the chest, the lowest part of the abdomen. Anytime you feel exhausted in your Trikonasana, you're welcome to sit on the chair for the next pose. We're going to be holding it for a minute longer. See that your neck is completely free and not holding it tight anywhere. And gently release and come to a comfortable position and sit on the chair. Place your elbows on the mid-thigh. Clasp your palms in. Drop the chin down. Take a deep inhalation. And first just be in the pose. Now understand how to hold the spine in your frontal extensions, pressurizing the elbow into the mid-thigh. Allow the spine to rise up towards the ceiling. Pressurize the elbows onto the mid-thigh. Allow the spine to rise towards the ceiling. The entire back is becoming alert, as though it's picking up all the organic body, the frontal body, the skin, and the entire back is moving towards the ceiling. The line of the spine is alert. The subtle line of the spine housing the Sapta chakras is also alert. Drop the spine down. Drop the spine down and understand what a collapsed spine is. Just drop the spine down. Once again, pressurize the elbows. Gently pick up the spine. So your restorative poses may be restive, but the handling of the spine is extremely important. Keep picking up the spine towards the top of the ceiling. The back is entirely active. The chin is tucked in. Understanding the picking up of the spine, we will move to the next pose. That is Saitalya Asana, animal resting pose, where we will let go of the chair and come to sit on the floor. We'll sit in Swastikasana first to understand the positioning of the legs. The left leg remains in Swastikasana. The right leg is bent parallel to the foot. The right knee is bent parallel to the left foot. We will take the brick and hold it at the center of the chest. Inhale, exhale, slowly turn towards the left thigh. Feel the turning of the organic body. Place the brick parallel to the knee. Place the brick parallel to the knee. Rest your elbows. Rest your elbows. Clasp your palms well. And then rest the hairline onto the brick. Tuck the chin in to extend the back of the neck. Extend the brick in such a way that you are not cramping the spine or cramping the back of the neck. Saitalya Asana. Once again, I repeat. Even if you do not have the brick, you can always fold the blanket, fold the pillow, place your forehead on the pillow. Or even if you do not have the pillow, you will turn towards the thigh, fist your palms, place the palms down and rest your head on the palms, on the fisted palms. You can keep a pillow down to give you that elevation. You can keep a pillow down to give you that elevation, or simply fold a blanket. Place your fist, turn towards the left side, and begin by resting it out. If you have a brick, nothing like it,
folding of the leg, and this I can't do.
okay. Small, whatever. Are you sitting on the chair, Chachi ji? You can sit on the chair. Keep your legs dangling. See, you can sit on the chair. And you can place your head on the front bed or the table. कोई टेबल पर भी ऐसे रख सकते हैं, कुर्सी पर भी बैठ के कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? Yes, perfect. Perfect. The head should be placed well down. The chin should be tucked in. You're going to pick up the spine upwards. The organic body is well lifted and not dropped down. In the restorative pose, you are angling your body in such a way that the brain cells are completely resting. There's a gentle squeeze on the organic body. Continue lengthening the spine, right from the tailbone to the back of the head. Now slowly move the weight onto the place where you put the bindi. Allow the fisted palms or the brick to pressurize the center of the forehead, the place of the Agnya chakra, and feel that relaxation and depth in the restorative practice of Shaitanya Asana, animal resting pose. This single pose will ensure that your digestion is stable, the brain cells are relaxed, the eyes are cool. The pulsations are normal, the heart rate is normal and relaxed. Stay in the pose to experience the benefits physically and mentally in the restorative pose of Shaitalyasana. Allow deep waves of relaxation flowing down your spine. Adjust your body in such a way that it does not make a calling on you. Allow the breath to become more and more soft and more subtle. Soft inhalation, soft exhalation. Another minute we'll be staying in this pose, and then we'll change the side. And gently release the pose and turn to the other side for the next 5 minutes. So again, you will go into a swastikasana, sit comfortably, roll the knee or the left leg back in line with the foot, pick up the brick at the center, turn towards the thigh, place the brick parallel to the outer knee, place the brick parallel to the outer knee, and settle down on an elongated spine. Do not keep the brick too near to you because the spine will get contracted. Allow the brick to be a little far and allow yourself to extend the spine. Tuck the chin in. Tuck the chin in and place the forehead well. If the brick is poking you, you can always keep a cushion or a blanket on top of the brick to make it absolutely comfortable. The cherry on the cake is the lengthening of the spine and breathing down the spine. You may be breathing from the nose, but the breath should move up and down your spine, energizing the entire line of the nerve hubs or the chakras. Allow the chest to expand well. Breathe posteriorly through the back lungs. Let there be pauses between your breath. Once you inhale, hold the breath a little bit inside. And once you exhale, do relax in those pauses where the need to breathe in and breathe out is not paramount. There is no hunger for breath. The in breath is nourishing, the out breath is relaxing, completely allowing the expanse of your back ribs to flow up and back ribs to contract. Working on the posterior lungs, intercostal muscles. Experience that restorative pose. Experience that relaxation. Once you exhale, there is no hurry to inhale. And once you inhale, there's no hurry to exhale. If you're breathing about 6 to 8 times in a minute, allow the breath rate to reduce. That is what creates restoration. So controlling the breath, delaying the need to breathe in and delaying the need to breathe out reduces your breaths per minute, ensuring you a longer life. If you are not hypertensive, you can breathe in and hold the breath in for a couple of seconds before exhaling it out. Just a few more seconds to go, and then we'll prepare to change the pose for Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow yourself, please come out of the pose. Allow the headrest to be slightly higher than the folded blanket or towel. This is going to go below the dorsal to open the chest and expanding the sternum bone, working on the thymus gland. The pillow can be a little higher than this. You will sit near the bolster. Allow yourself to expand the chest and simply rest. You can take the legs to Baddha Konasana once you have settled yourself well. Please sit on the bolster slightly. Sit on the bolster. That will give you a better grip. And then allow the legs to relax in Baddha Konasana. This folded is at the back and it's coming out through your armpits. The chin is well tucked in. And slowly the push into the back ribs allows for that opening at the frontal chest. Make those adjustments well. The folded blanket is below the back, behind the chest. It is pushing the back ribs in. The head is slightly higher than the chest. Prepare, चाची जी, place the camera well. मुझे आपको देखने दीजिए. बहुत अच्छा. सर के नीचे और एक तकिया ले लीजिए चाची जी, चिन अंदर आना चाहिए। सर के नीचे और एक ले लीजिए कुछ। Allow the head to be higher than the chest, settling down all the acids in the stomach. Expanding the chest. Each breath that you take should rise the chest up, and each breath that you exhale should settle the abdomen down into the mat. If you're slightly uncomfortable anywhere, you can make the adjustments well, because we are going to be staying in this pose for a little while longer. So it's never a good idea to make adjustments now rather than suffering for the next 3-4 minutes. The legs are in Baddha Konasana and can be supported from the sides either by 2 pillows or 2 bricks. The brick or the folded pillow or the folded towels can support the outer thigh and the outer knee. So that as we hold it a little while longer, there is no agitation at the hip bone. Support your Baddha Konasana, support your chest. If at all there are any clips in your hair, we request you to remove them. Roll the palms out to rotate the shoulder well. See that the palms are not touching the ground but are rolled out towards the ceiling. Observe the breath. Now as you inhale, allow the abdomen to rise, the chest to rise, and allow the breath to move into the throat. Allow the spine to recede inwards. And as you exhale, first rest the spine on the bolster. Allow it to sink in. And then slowly draw the abdomen in, 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 in. Allowing the diaphragm to completely come to the forefront. And now take a deeper breath. Inhale, puff the abdomen. Rise through the ribs into the chest. Hold the breath in. And when you feel the need to exhale, relax the tailbone on the bolster. Exhale. Allow the abdomen to recede inwards. What we are doing now is the Tadagi Mudra. Tada is a lake, and Tadagi Mudra is allowing the recesses of the abdomen to flow down, like how the pool resources itself by touching its floor. On an inhalation, puff the abdomen completely, and on an exhalation, suck the abdomen in so much that the top of the abdomen is touching the back of the spine. Tadagi Mudra. Once you have deepened the abdomen in Tadagi Mudra, you will hold the pose for as long as you wish. And when the hunger for breath reoccurs, you will again puff the abdomen in by taking a complete breath. Hold the breath in for a couple of seconds. And as you exhale, again you're doing the Tadagi Mudra. This time you're going to do it with the Mool Bandh. The restorative pose is not sleeping. It's consciously observing the deep relaxation, flushing out the brain cells, arranging the body in such a way that is able to maximize its input of breath, the volume of in-breath, and the deepening of the out-breath. As and when you are ready, you will unfold the legs. Join them together. Prepare to come out of the pose. Keep the pillow halfway through the bolster, or you can keep 2 blankets covering half of the bolster. Sit on this part of the bolster and slide your head down away We're moving into a supported Matsyasana or a supported Setubandhasana. Position yourself well, slide down, allow the shoulders to roll down, open the shoulders. You can either keep the knees bent or you can straighten the legs. The back of the neck is touching the floor. The back of the neck is touching the floor. There is no curvature in the back of the neck. And now this is a new level of expansion. The abdomen is completely relaxed and neutral. The neck is completely relaxed and neutral. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And as you breathe in and breathe out, you will follow the principles of Tadagi Mudra, hollowing the abdomen, the in breath will bloat the belly, and the exhale breath will completely draw the navel back towards the spine, allowing the diaphragm to get its release. The shoulders are touching the floor down, both the shoulders. Press the shoulders down to expand the collarbones. The neck is also, the entire neck is on the floor. The chest is well expanded. The lumbar back is well supported. In the current pose, if those who are equipped with Padmasana can enjoy the pose in Padmasana. If Padmasana is not possible, I don't think it is possible for anybody in this class. You can lengthen one leg, grip the heel, place it at the groin, and just unfold the leg for that expansion to reach down into the uterine organs. But for this, the leg will be straight. If you feel that the leg is slipping, please feel free to grip the toes or the metatarsals of the leg. And allow the lower abdomen to expand, the inner thighs to recede well. But if you do not have the proficiency, then simply lie down with either straight legs or bent legs. Do not irritate the rest that you have acquired. The senior practitioner can move ahead with Ardha Padmasana or Purna Padmasana. Settle down in silence and just witness your breath. Make a quick scan of the body and see that you're not holding the body tight anywhere. Allow yourself, if you wish to stay in the pose, you can do that. And if you wish to change, you will drop the body to the right side. We are moving in for Anantasana. Just allow the body to slide to the right side and take the pose of Anantasana and initiate breath from the left nostril. The body is resting well in Anantasana. You can place the bolster by the side of your thigh and allow the right leg to rest comfortably, the right knee and thigh to rest comfortably on it. The eyes are closed and comfortable. Make the last pose as comfortable as you can. See that the body is not holding itself tight anywhere. Reclining the inner knee and inner thigh on the bolster is just perfect. completely relax. Take this time out to practice regularly. Restorative yoga can be extremely life-giving, extremely beneficial for your organs, relaxation of the brain. Just a minute more. And gently come up. Rub your palms. Draw the eyes away towards the ears. Draw the forehead away towards the temple. Plug in your ears. And just one round of Brahmari. Just lengthen the Brahmari. And release the practice. Rub your palms. And with that, the session comes to an end. Take this feeling ahead throughout the day, the feeling of relaxation. Take some time at the end of the day when you're just ready to sleep to take any of these practices and make it a restorative practice before you finally go to sleep. Because that kind of relaxation that each of this pose gives you deepens your sleep, makes your mind and brain a little fresher, gives you, energizing you, relaxing you. And I will see you at another time. Take care. See you.